Has fear been making you play like this?
Give and go. Simmons. It's an air ball. Simmons with a great cut and pass by Durant. Miss point blank.
When you know you're capable of playing like this?
It was enough to recover to it. Wow. In timeout. Simmons slamming.
I've struggled with fear as an athlete as well. But once I became a mental performance coach, I found a solution. By the end of this video, I'll show you why your fear is holding you back, which if you don't fix, will always have you playing below your potential, and how you can use a simple method to eliminate your fear and play to the best of your ability. Picture this. It's the last few minutes of the game, and my team steals the ball and we get a breakaway. I realize I'm wide open, but instead of waving my arms and shouting for the ball, I repeat to myself, don't pass to me, don't pass to me, don't pass to me. Yet to my dread, my teammate makes the smart decision and passes to the most open player on the field, me. I have a clear shot on goal in front of me, but I'm terrified of missing. So I quickly pass the ball back to my teammate. He's in a worse position than me to score and has defenders on him. So he shoots but misses and we lose. Have you done something like this? What we're dealing with here is a fear of failure. The fear of letting down our team, embarrassing ourselves, receiving criticism from our coach or teammates. But wait a second. We were so scared of failure that we didn't even give ourselves the chance to fail. And because we didn't try, none of our fears came true. That means we performed below our potential for something that didn't even exist. Crazy, right? If it makes you feel better, even elite athletes struggle with this fear. Ben Simmons is an NBA player who went from this his rookie year
In timeout. Simmons.
to this a few years later.
Tapping his way in. Spins on Gallinari. Gives it up. Oh, he was right there.
That's when you know that the game is in your head. That's a dunk for Ben Simmons.
What happened? While it's hard to say what's happening behind the scenes, everyone can agree that his fear is holding him back.
He was afraid of even getting the ball to finish for a layup.
He is scared to shoot.
I agree with him, scared to shoot.
In one playoff series, he didn't take a single shot in the fourth quarter. Now let's contrast that with NBA player Kobe Bryant. Here's a playoff game his rookie year.
7 seconds. Here's a three-pointer airball.
He airballed a game-winning three, but that didn't stop him. In overtime,
Cross-court left, open Kobe Bryant for three, another airball. Up top to Eddie Jones, jump it up, won't go. Bryant for three, it's short again, airball. 3 times, he shot airballs.
and his team was knocked out of the playoffs. And at one point, he missed 30 shots in one game. In fact, he holds the NBA record for the most career missed shots, 14,481. Yet he's won 5 NBA championships, ranks top 5 in all-time regular season and postseason scoring, and is regarded as one of the greatest players of all time. So if both Ben Simmons and Kobe Bryant have had some embarrassing, terrible misses, how did Kobe Bryant maximize his potential while Ben Simmons hasn't? The difference between the two players is that Ben Simmons had a fear of failure, while Kobe Bryant didn't. Now the question is, how do you develop the same fearlessness as Kobe Bryant? First, you need to improve your relationship to risk. When we fear failure, it's because we're taking a risk. But one of the best ways to minimize your fear of taking risks is to picture the worst case scenario. When you have a game-winning shot or shot in the final minutes of the game, what's the worst case scenario? Yes, you might miss and lose, but is that the end of the world? In Kobe Bryant's case, he missed the game-winning shot, but from that, he learned from it and gained motivation to fix the problem, and is now considered a GOAT. That's the value of taking risk. You either get rewarded by succeeding, or you get rewarded by failing, and now you're able to learn from the situation.
If I fail today, I'm gonna learn something from that failure, and I'm gonna try again on Tuesday.
But if you don't take the risk, you don't gain anything from the situation. But even worse, if you don't take the risk, you reinforce your fear of the risk. This is what happened to Ben Simmons. Every time he passed up a scoring opportunity, his fear of taking a risk grew larger and larger, to the point where he now struggles to make a layup. To decrease your fear of taking risk, you simply need to take more risks. Now this is easier said than done, which is why risk-taking is a skill you need to develop. Every training and competition, challenge yourself to take at least one risk that frightens you. Afterward, write down what the risk was and the result of taking the risk. What you'll realize is that more often than not, you gain some value from taking that risk. And after you discover the value of taking risk, your fear of them will disappear. Soon you will no longer be held back by fear like Ben Simmons, and instead you will be able to maximize your potential like Kobe Bryant. If you learned something new in this video, you can learn more and eliminate other mental weaknesses you may have by getting coached by me in my Winners Academy. Click the link in the description to join, or click the video here to learn more mental performance tricks like this one.